all my years of playing this game, I have never known that you could zoom in the cockpit. I never knew that. I don't see what purpose it serves, but just weird that I've just now learned that. Hello, YouTube people, it's Hyperion Rail again, and I am back in No Man's Sky again, finally. Now, you might wonder why I, waved again. Why I haven't played in a while, and it's because, or at least uploaded any videos in a while, is because I actually made a video a while back when they released the community things, and it was a good long, like, multiple hours worth of video that I was just seeing what all the event stuff was about and what it would do and everything like that, and went to go edit it. Hello. Interesting. Alright, went to go edit it, and turned out that the entire time I had recorded the video, I did not turn my mic on my headset. My mic and my headset have been acting up and everything, but yeah, hours of video, no audio. So I spent a lot of time trying to figure out what I could do about that, what I could salvage from it, and it got frustrating to the point where I kind of just stopped, and then I sort of moved on to other games for a little while. I went back to Rainbow Six Siege, because I haven't played that in a while, and people were talking about the new operators in it and everything, so I wanted to check it out. And I kind of wish I had done some videos in that, because I was surprisingly good at it. I've always prided myself at being decent at Siege, even though I'm more of a fan of casual games like this and Minecraft and stuff like that. Siege is the one, like, aggressively competitive, violent game that I'm surprisingly good at. Never been a fan of Call of Duty. Used to love Battlefield, but it started to just become more like Call of Duty. So yeah, but then I found Siege and fell in love with Siege, and just can never find a way to really record good videos of it. It's just so hard to predict whether it's going to be a good match or an exciting match, and I can call in for a late video, but you know, then you only hear my conversation, you don't hear my colleagues and cohorts talking, so it's just, I just can't find it a fun video to record most of the time. But I missed a couple updates in No Man's Sky, and I got word that they finally added something that, for some strange reason, I've always wanted in the game, which is, oh, hi, I'm in the wrong weapon, which is a motorcycle, apparently. And I don't know why. I have no clue why, but I've always wanted a motorcycle in this game. I always said with all the vehicles, I would say to people, oh, I wish they would add like a motorcycle. I don't know why. I don't know why I always said it needs a motorcycle. I don't know what I felt was important about a motorcycle. But then I look and they're like, they added it. And I'm like, okay then, I gotta check this out. But unfortunately, because I have not been playing this game, in favor of Siege and Spider-Man. Spider-Man's the other game I've been playing a lot of. It was a really good game. I know, I understand people's mixed reviews of it, but I thought it was a pretty good game. Story was great in it. I don't care what anybody says. People say the story bogged it down. That story was amazing. Doc Ock origin story, freaking amazing. Anyways, so yeah, I've missed a lot of this game. I'm going to this cave to cool down for a second because I need to talk, but yeah, I realized that I can't just go and make the motorcycle. I don't have a base. I don't have resources. I just moved to that new solar system. Remember, if the last thing you guys saw was pretty much the last thing I did, I am in a new galaxy, so it's going to take some work. So I'm going to go ahead and see what I can do about that, and also take on today's, this challenge and see what that's all about. So, oh, ah! Get away from me, you freak! So yeah, since I'm playing the game, might as well record it and see what comes out of it. Well, that was a lot harder than I expected. I wasn't recording, but I apparently couldn't stand on this for a while there. It was, yeah, see, I fall through, and when I fell through, I couldn't access the portal thing, so finally got that figured out. As you can see, there's a weird texture map glitch, and I had to go back to first person because, especially with the weather and everything, but, huh, that's interesting. But anyways, that was causing a problem. But let's go see what the new quest is. Why am I so slow? I've been playing Spider-Man a lot, so I'm used to being really quick and agile, and all the controls are all wonky again for me and everything. But yeah, it doesn't just feel like my character's walking slow. I guess I should point out that I have had, since I started this up, the worst lag I've seen in this game pretty much ever, with the exception of that one time the game like freaked out in multiplayer. Yeah, the game is just, it's struggling. It's really struggling, and if it continues to struggle as bad as it is, I might just call this video short, not post it. But yeah, it's really dragging for me. Alright. So pretty sure, I don't know if you guys saw that. I had to put myself in a party so that nobody would hear me in this world full of people here. Jesus. Yeah. Do you see? I mean, you see how slow it's running. It's really struggling here. And, not actually sure what I'm supposed to be doing in this, because I haven't been keeping up. Echolocation. Alright, let's just see real quick if I can build myself a blueprint analyzer. I can. Alright, let's go ahead and make that. Oh, I already had it in my inventory. Oh, nice. I was prepared. Blueprint research. Ooh. Ooh. That hurts. I thought I had salvage. Excuse me. Can I? No, of course I can't. Alright, well. Ooh, jeez. I don't know if it's coming through how bad the lag is here. But it's pretty bad. There's a sort of delay. I hit the controller to turn, and it's just a split second after I hit it. I don't know if you can hear it. Oh, hey, navigation data. I might as well grab these. But I mean, I don't know if you can hear, and it's hard to prove whether the audio syncs up very well in this, but when you hear the click, you know, I'm flicking it full over to the left. This is really hard to explain, how weird and off the game felt. When you see this click up in the top here, that is a marker to tell you right when the joystick hit the wall. Like that. You know, when you hear that click, that's what I was doing. I'm hitting the wall, and the character doesn't seem to respond to turning until I go full out on the joystick. It doesn't, you know, the joystick has a range before it hits that spot. So you would think, you know, I would have started turning sooner, but no, as you can see in the slow-mo, you see the click, and then my character starts to move. And that was just throwing me off so much. It gave it this floaty feeling where I'm just like walking around with my phaser gun, and you'd hear click, 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 you know, and it just would throw me off, and I would just get confused at what direction I needed to go, and fumble my words, and it was just so disorienting, and I couldn't figure out what in the life of me was causing it. And it's just like, it starts to turn. Why I am all sorts of thrown off. Why? I don't get it. Like, I always play inverted. I studied to be a pilot when I was young, so my brain just sticks with that, where it's just like, oh, down is always up. And since this is a flying game, I just prefer to leave it consistent throughout the whole thing. So I'm that weird guy that plays inverted and pisses everybody off. But for some reason, despite the fact that I always play inverted, I keep pushing up to look up. And that, I don't get that. What? How far away am I from this thing? I'm just like walking towards it and I could be... I forget which game I'm playing right now. Why can't I call this? Okay, explanation, please. Huh, must have just... that seems a little bit better animated. Yeah, this lag is really rough. Don't adjust your television. This is exactly how laggy the game was for me. It was constantly just this choppy, slow, drudging mess, and all the controls seemed delayed, where I'd try to react to something, and it just would take a split second. It's hard to demonstrate. But you'll see here, I run right into a tree because I tried to pull up, and my ship just did nothing. It just did nothing, and it started to pull up at the last second. I got to the location, hadn't loaded, and then I just couldn't find places to land. It wouldn't let me land anywhere, so I was so confused. It's like, just everything feels weird. Now I can slow down, which is, even that, the weird flash of white, I'm not fully sure I understand. Okay. Alright. This is me completely lost. Also, my ship is just sluggish. They must have updated the flying controls of those. Good. Landing area. You can hear me clicking the land button. There's like a landing platform. Why can't I use the landing platform? Yeah, my ship just wouldn't land. Oh my goodness, what happened to this game while I was away? I don't know. Me? Did anybody else having these kinds of ridiculous problems? But it just would not land on that thing. There we go. Bye-bye, PP King. Oi. Oh, that flash. I don't like it. I just don't like it. I mean, maybe if the game was playing more fluidly, I'd be less critical, but something feels just off. Something feels off about this whole thing, and I don't know what I've missed, what updates, and, you know, me, I've been all over those patch notes, been reading them thicker than the Bible, but man, I've lost all track of what's happened to this game since I've been away. You know, I'm just gonna go ahead and keep doing this, and once I get to the point where I'm ready to build a motorcycle, I'll come back. Oh boy. Alright, well, finally finished that, and oh god, the game is just it's not as bad. I mean, this flickering is annoying, but a second ago, this was running so slow. Alright. Great. Alright. Let's go see what we can buy now. Oh, gee. Oh my goodness. I had to switch ships because I couldn't fly the Thunderbird anymore. It's too slow already and sluggish, and then you add on top of that the lag I'm experiencing. Oh, here's the new landing platforms they were talking about on the Anomaly. It's like the TARDIS now. It's much bigger on the inside than it looks on the outside. Still haven't fixed that, huh? That's still a problem. Ooh. What are you gonna sell me, buddy? Anybody ever told you your eyes look like boobs? Alright, let's create exotic items. Alright. Atlas statue. Sounds nice. Oh, that's right. You can buy... Huh? Alright, now if I plant these, and it really does hurt me, or really does attract creatures, it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool little thing there they got. I can't say for sure if it does, and since I don't have a base, I can't really find out for any time soon, but alright. Oh, hell yeah, we're buying that. Okay. Alright, a little robot friend. Man, I'm going to have to build a base before this is over. Oh, okay. Alright. I don't feel like any of this stuff is just absolutely must-have, except for that little robot buddy. That is about it. Oh, so we have 2 objectives today. I've already probably killed most of my time. Just doing this stupid quest, but you know, we'll see what happens in editing. So I guess my ass needs to go back home. Jesus, what in the heck is going on? I need to go back home, and has that always been there? Who cares? Build myself a base somewhere. Ooh, ugh, looks like a Nerf gun. Excuse me. All right. So, yeah, I'm gonna go, get back to my universe or whatever through the portal, and, I think I'm gonna have to suck it up and build a base. Boy, they really skimmed the surface there. So, I'll be right back when I'm closer to doing that, and, we'll see what happens. Well, I'm stuck. So... Interestingly enough, I can't find any salvage tech buried in there. This is like the 5th or 6th planet I've been on, and there doesn't appear to be any buried technology anywhere. And I'm not... Ooh, wow, no, I don't want to leave that. Oh, goodness, thank God I looked over here. Whew. Yeah, no, I can't find any salvage tech to unlock the motorcycle. I have been out of the loop for a while. I'm not sure what's happened here. I've Googled it, searched it. Can't figure it out at all. I did go and check out my bug reports, and found it kind of interesting. My bug report page, which I haven't checked in a while because I haven't reported any bugs in a while, is completely marked as solved. Everything I've ever posted has been marked as solved, and I'm like, oh, that's very curious, because some of it hasn't, but some of it has. I said in a previous video that I sent a bug report saying that the scan grid that you get on resources like this should stay longer so that we can... Oh, hi guys. So that we can keep track of what we mined and see the little pieces and all that stuff, and very much so, that has been added. As you can see here, the grid now stays, and I think that's awesome. If I needed to mine this, I totally would check it out more and see how well it works. But they did, in fact, add that after my suggestion. I'm sure I'm not the only person that suggested it, but once again, I can show that something I have suggested has been added to the game, which just is, I'm mentioning to encourage you to go suggest stuff. But right now I'm sort of at a loss at what to do, because the lag is still bad. Not as bad as it was in the multiplayer, but it's still pretty bad. There's still this slight delay, which I might just need to either reinstall the game or just at least exit and start over, whatnot. I do know that my PlayStation is starting to run out of memory. It's pretty old. Oh, hi, hey! Knock it off. I do like that they have now made the creatures attack you again. That was the thing I pointed out in previous videos, that they stopped attacking. But I'm going to go ahead and stand on this rock. You can't get me here. Oh, pretty birds. Really? You still got me? Did I lose the birds? Okay, there we go. What? What? Dude! Where are you? Ah. Oh. I can just... No! Oh, I'm gonna kill you more. Where are you? Oh, asshole. Anyways. Oh, more birds. Good. Okay. Those are pretty. Those are very pretty. But, birds and bulbous heads alike, there are no apparent buried technology modules here. So I'm not sure how I'm going to unlock this motorcycle if I can't find Salvage Tech unless there's some secret other way. Humming egg. No thank you. Huh. I'm at a loss. Maybe I should go check a market or something. But there does not appear to be any buried modules on this planet. Or any planet I land on. And I'm not sure if I'm now doing something wrong, if there's a new trick to it. I don't know. I can't say so far I'm a fan of all the new updates. The game is laggy. I can't finish things. I can't find things. I don't understand what has changed. I've looked through the patch notes. I finally broke down and looked through the patch notes. Didn't really clarify much. There was a lot of stuff to dig through because it's been quite a few updates since the last time I played. So, first of all, I'm going to have to just go ahead and uninstall the game and reinstall it to see if that cleans up this lagging mess, which will make the whole journey a little bit less unbearable. But, yeah, I'm not really even sure if I'll be able to really do this right now. Well, alright, here we are. We finally found a planet that I'd like to build a base on. It's a lovely shade of orange. It's covered in both water and land instead of that speckled mess you see on most planets these days. So it's got a nice big chunk of land for me to ride the motorcycle on, but also has water because, you know, there's some things in the water that you usually might need, or used to. Remember kelp sacks? Remember when those things were necessary? Anyways, and no, this is totally not day 2. I didn't have to stop playing for an entire day because of frustration or anything like that. No, not at all. Okay, that's entirely what happened. I could not get anywhere with the game yesterday because the lag was so bad and the game was acting up so much. I just had bug after bug after bug after bug after bug that was just like hindering everything, and couldn't find any salvage tech anywhere. Landed on a bunch of planets, scanned, looked through the scope, none. As you can see, there's not really any showing up here either. I finally did find a planet with some. It was a radioactive planet, so it was annoying to be on. But yeah, I don't know why I can't find any on a normal, clean, safe planet like this. I have to go to the dangerous ones to get it. But either way, I finally got some, so we could finally unlock this thing and see what it takes to build. So let's get in here and spend all of my hard work. Alright, definitely want that pilgrim. How many do I have? 28? Okay, well, we can definitely get both of these. So let's go ahead and do that and check out both of these. Alright, so what's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Let's see. Where are the... There. That's not where I'd expect it to be. So... You know what? This is not that hard to build. Let's go ahead and see. Jeez. Oh, they really changed a lot of the... Wow. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm kind of glad because a lot of them were really obnoxious that they were reused icons. So I'm glad to see that they changed a lot of those finally, because it was getting real confusing for a while there. But, well, they didn't change that one at all. Carbon, crystal, and unless they changed... Whoa! That one's gnarly. No, they did not change Magna Gold, so... Magna Gold and Carbon Crystals still look identical. But anyways, moving on. What was I looking for? Ion batteries. Okay, what do I need for ion batteries? I think they're in here. No? Oh, here they are. Okay, so cobalt. How do I not have a ton of cobalt? I should have a ton. Alright, well this is going to take a few minutes of going back and forth between my freighter, and we'll pick up from there. Okay, I think I got everything I needed to sort of get started here. I'm going to check out a few options here. Let's first see what it's going to take to... Oh, if I could just remember how to play this game. It hasn't been that long, but... Do I want to build that first? That seems like it's going to be quite advantageous. How much to build that? I can already... Well, just shy of building that. Alright, let's not get ahead of ourselves here, and let's go ahead and... yeah, that's not going to eat up anything I need right there. So, we've got several things I can build here. Now, I can build the... I think this one, if I read correctly, will just summon anything. While... Let's see. While this one will just summon the bike. So, for the sake of it, let's just summon the bike so we can check it out. Because I'm really excited to see this. Oh. Oh, Batman be jealous. Ah, and that's right. And apparently now you can customize? Alright, well let's check this out. Alright, paint. Well, I already love me some orange, so let's just stick with that. What about some black? No, I think that one we want orange. This one we want black. Wonder what other colors go well with that. Purple? No. No. White? I kind of like that. Oh, you can... Oh, decals. Okay. I was going to say, you can change the cockpit now? Interesting. Oh, that works good. Alright. Nothing too exciting here. Well, I like how 2 is 3 and 4 is... I mean, 3 is 2 and 4... You see how confusing that was? Spoilers? What? Oh, it's still just decals. Oh, I can... Wait a minute. Why is that changing the color of the boosters? I think that triangle looks correct. Ooh. Alright. Well, we got enough orange. Oh, wait. Alright. Alright. Okay. Primary color. Oh. Accent color. Oh, I see what's happening here. Alright. How about white with no, that's the accent. We want that and that. Apparently that just makes orange. That doesn't make a lot of sense, guys. Alright. Yeah, I'll just save those changes. Let's get on with this. Alright, let's see. So I have an exocraft now. I haven't seen the storage capacity. That looks a lot like the old the jetty thing. What the floaty thing. So nothing too exciting there. Let's get in and take her for a spin, why don't we? Oh, excuse me, little guy. So what can I build on here? Nope, not craft. Whoa. Oh boy, I'm not getting into all this right now. Holy crap, I forgot that they... but this... probably a good call. Or was it? Because there doesn't appear... Wait, what, that was an upgrade, wasn't it? Yeah, that was an upgrade. Let's just... Well, I'm gonna waste those resources. You go back. So there's no laser. Exocraft mining. Oh, that's the. Okay. So I have to install both of those, huh? Well, I think I can do that. Let's just go ahead and make some oxygen canisters. Apparently. Okay, I need 2 of you. Oop. Now let's see. You don't have tech slots, right? No. Okay. So let's... Oop, wrong one. Let's go ahead and install a mining laser. I totally regret that because I should have put it right there so I could put the upgrades next to it. But when you got small inventory like this, it's not really important. Oh! It actually adds one to the top. That is very interesting. Alright, let's... What did you need? You needed copper. I don't have copper? That really it? Is there more things I can unlock? Overall, exocraft handling values, a combination of software tweaks, pressure adjustments, insertion, microgravity wells into key suspension components. That made sense to somebody. Alright, so they've added traction control, but no scan technology. Now if I could just remember how to boost. Wait. To this day, never knew they had a horn. So anyways, I finally have the motorcycle. It's about as exciting as I expected it to be. I mean, I like it a lot better than the other roamers, but of course, being that it's going to be such a low storage capacity, I don't see myself using it anywhere near as much as I would the others. I'm not sure. They did say that the others were increased in storage, so... Huh. Can I still build the other one? I want to check that one out. It was in here, correct? No, yeah. So that, what did I get rid of? I got rid of all my ion batteries, so I gotta go get a couple more. So I'm glad I built this thing in here. Alright. Buy items, and I need a couple of you guys. I think it was 3. Cool. So let's build somewhere. this guy, and I'm not sure what exactly this guy does. So we're gonna find out. Apparently you can summon any exocraft from anywhere? Okay, good. So yeah, that is the case. If I could just remember how to do it every time. Oops. Alright, let's take a look at what's been changed in those. Oh. Oh, apparently summoning does not consider switching. Ooh. Oh. Obsolete technology. Damn it. Oh, I need that. Oh, it's gonna be like that, huh? It's gonna be like that. Okay. Yep. Jesus, 42 slots, though. I don't even remember what it used to be, but 42 slots. Now, you're the big question here. What did you get upgraded to? Nothing. You're exactly the same. Oh, and there's some kelp sacks that I have no use for. Okay. Well, I guess it looks like the Colossus is the only one that really got upgraded. I think the Roamer got some. But, yeah, and it looks like the only way I'm going to be able to customize any of these guys is the, I gotta go ahead and build these anyway. So this seems more like you're stuck on an alien planet and you just need one of your exocraft real quick solution to not have to decide which one you need and then regretting it later. So, I mean, that's what this is for. So it's basically kind of useless on your base. I mean, you could build it instead of the others, but it seems like it's still better to just build all the landing platforms on your base for them all. But as for the Pilgrim, it's cool. I love the look of it. I love the design of it. I honestly would easily just forget this guy, the Nomad, exists for the sake of this, minus the fact that the Nomad can still fly on water, which, unfortunately, being that they're almost identical, makes this the more advantageous one. It's my least favorite. But unfortunately, it's still better than this one, because they have the same slots, and this guy can't run on water, and it doesn't feel like it goes anywhere near as fast as the Nomad does. We're gonna get this, test this out, but I mean, this thing books it, kinda. But being able to run on water, serious advantage. So yeah, not really totally sold that it needed to be replaced with a motorcycle, even though I said at the beginning of this video I always wanted a motorcycle in this game, and I'm not complaining that they have one. It's just, this is kind of the problem of why I stopped playing the game. They sort of add things, and boy, the lag is real again. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but when they adjust something to the game, it always feels like, ooh, so exciting, I'm going to come and check it out, and then it ends up being kind of a letdown. You know, the fact that I had to like really get into building a base and all that stuff to sort of get started on all this was more, I mean, not for this. I guess the reason I needed the base was for the last part, but I'll get to that in a second. But the yeah, it's pretty cool. I definitely like the design of it. I'm gonna change its color though. I mean, let's just make this thing the Batmobile. Let's just, there you go. I mean, just makes sense, right? We got not the Batmobile, but the Bat Pod or the Bat Cycle, whatever you want to call it, based on anything. But yeah, that's gonna be a totally different color in the next time. Speaking of which, speaking of next time, there probably won't be many, if any, at all at this point in time. The game, I'll pick it up when I pick it up, but I've just moved on to other things, and the game isn't really adding enough to the game to bring me back for a solid length of time. The only reason this brought me back for a couple hours and, well, 2 days to be honest, was because it just takes so much work to do anything in it, and that isn't particularly fun. It's like in Minecraft, for example, they add something new. I can usually find it and start playing with it within the first 5 minutes of gameplay, and even if it's a something that's in a different dimension or something in the game, I already have portals and everything pre-set up in the game. It is a little annoying, and I will have to say, at least No Man's Sky does this versus what Minecraft does. In Minecraft, a lot of times when they make a major change like this, you kind of have to restart your game. You can't work off of an old save, and at least No Man's Sky, it's like they added all this stuff, and sure, I lost some technology slots in my machines here due to them changing how the technology works inside of them. So I've got some obsolete technology, but, you know, I didn't lose my vehicles and have to start over constructing them again. I mean, I kind of did, but that wasn't the game's fault. I had to restart and build a whole new base because I've moved to a new solar system, a new, not solar system, galaxy. So I'm in the Hilbert something galaxy. I'm going to call it the Herbert galaxy. I just like that better. But, oh, what are those? Any ships I might want to... No, of course not. I don't want those. Not at all. So yeah, nothing too much to report as new, to the point where it's like, oh my god, I'm back into this game. So, with Red Dead Redemption coming out tomorrow, I can't even afford it, but still. I've been playing Spider-Man and Rainbow Six Siege a lot more. Maybe some way I'll find a way to do videos of that, but No Man's Sky is kind of losing its appeal at this point until they... pretty much until moments like this, where I sort of just jump in after months, a month or two of not playing it, and then catch up on like 5 or 6 updates. But that also creates a lot of problems, as I can't get used to all the new controls and stuff. The ships fly very weird now. You can't land anywhere you want. You got to land in very specified locations, and to my surprise, that's sometimes really hard to find. And there's a lot of weird things. Again, they changed all the sound effects to the ships. If you've been playing, you probably noticed all the sounds changed and everything like that. All the audio of leaving the atmosphere and everything is improved, I guess. But to be honest, in my opinion, wasn't really anything wrong with it in the first place. So, just didn't seem like it was the most important thing to have changed. I would have rather have seen them added a new creature design, or a new ship design, a new S-Class exotic, or even just a new regular ship. But yeah, I just didn't feel like any of the new stuff was really what I wish they had been spending their time focusing on. And I did find out a lot of the things that I asked them to add to the game have been added, and not necessarily in the ways that I was hoping they would add them. But real quick, let's get the last little part of this going. Let's check out my little robot buddy here, which I can already see where I'm going to be disappointed in because it's, let's put it in the center. Because it apparently is just a, I'm tied to this room kind of a creature, not something that follows me around through the game. And oh, it's really cute though. Oh, it's really cute. Oh, it looks like that. It's like the future of if you haven't seen the Cosmo robot that it's all over the internet right now, the cute little robot you can buy and keep, and it looks like something from Wall-E. Kind of reminds me of that a little bit, but no interaction. No, it just doesn't really even respond to me. It's just floating around in circles, and I'm not really sure what was the point. It's a cute little thing to add. It would add a lot of atmosphere, and if I get a base built up, it could put a couple of these guys down, and it'd be really cute. Kind of wish I hadn't jumped to the new galaxy at this point in time, because having access to my old base would be really great right now, and just be able to just build off of that. But regardless, there's the little robot. It's just as disappointing as I was expecting it to be. Could have been something really cute, could have been something fun, but it's bare minimum. Just bare minimum. It doesn't even have, like, it just... I used to be a computer animator, and when I was a kid, I would animate all these things. I would make all these robots and stuff in my dad's software that he had for work, which allowed for computer-generated animation and 3D modeling and stuff like that. And this honestly reminds me of one of those things I did when I was a kid. It wasn't, you know, it's just put some spheres and some rectangles and some cylinders to make it look like screws, and you're done. You got a robot. And that, it's you can even see the edging, the anti-aliasing. There you go. You can see the anti-aliasing not even functioning on the circle. You get the jagged edge of the bare minimum polygon count they could put into this thing without it looking just ridiculously like a PlayStation 1 thing. But definitely nothing to go spend your hard-earned Quicksilver on right away, you know, like I did. I did because I had to see it. I had to see it just because it was such a ridiculous idea. And after I bought it and got excited while I was running around looking for the materials I needed for the blueprint scanner and everything like that, I was just like, I know that's going to be disappointing. It's going to disappoint me. And sure enough, it did. It disappointed me. About exactly. So I guess I wasn't disappointed. It was exactly what I predicted. But there you go. There's some of the new things that they were advertising. The new motorcycle, which doesn't even come with its guns equipped. You gotta install them, and most definitely does not drive on water. It does destroy all the iron I needed in that rock. Thanks for that. Can you mine? Can you mine the rock? No, but you don't even have your laser equipped. Oh, you can mine these rocks now with the... Well, that's good. Thank God. Because before you couldn't. I'm not moving the camera, by the way. If I just stop holding the camera for a second, it does this. It just recenters, which is... That's pretty annoying. I'm not gonna lie. That's really frustrating. God. My tone in this video just sank big time after I had such a bad day yesterday. Like I feel like the comments are just gonna be like, just show us on the doll where No Man's Sky hurt you, because it was so much work just to show off 2 new things, 3 technically, that aren't even new anymore. I'm just behind the times, and it's so much work to edit this video and put it out there and everything like that, and it's just not really worth it. But I'm looking into new ideas, things I could do, like might just start recording some of my better Rainbow Six Siege matches. I'm obviously not going to show all the ones where I die in the first 5 seconds, but you know, maybe I'll get into that. But otherwise, this has been Hyperion. This has been the new update, the newest update to No Man's Sky with the, what is this thing called? Pilgrim. And I thank you for watching, and if another video comes up, keep your eye out for it. We'll see what the future holds. But in the meantime, thank you for watching this one at least, and if I come back, I'll see you then. Bye-bye!